trapezoidal prism. We're going to make the net first, and if you have a test, I'll give you some nets to label, match and label, so you don't have so much time taken up. So when I look at this net, this prism here, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I see 4 rectangles, and the front one is this big, so it's a 12 by 15. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. And then the back one is a 6 by 15. See that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then the ones on the side, even though they don't look like rectangles, but now that we've worked with those plastic solids, this one right here, that's a 5 by 15. And this one is also a 5 by 15. So before I worry about the trapezoid, I'm going to sketch out a net. And it's just a sketch. So all of them are 15 wide, but there's like the side, which is 5 by 15. So I sort of sketch it, and I'll just make this 15 and this 5. And then if I go to the front, how big was the front? The red one?
12 by 15.
12 by 15, so that's going to be wider, right?
Right.
So, or longer, I should say. So this one is 12 here, but we're still 15. So I've gone from like the left, maybe, you can think of this as the left, to the front. So then I would have to go to the right, which is how much? The green.
5 by 15.
5 by 15.
And 6 by 15. And 6 by 15.
Right. So this is the right side, right? And the last one is the back. And the back is the 6 by 15. So already, you guys are better at this than you were when we first did it, because we've done so many in-class activities. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And usually to see folds, to show folds, you'll see those dotted lines here. But really for this problem, the dotted lines aren't that important. You know, it's just showing you it's all connected. It's all one piece. Oliver, you have a question?
What's the 4 centimeters?
Yeah, the 4 centimeters on your picture had an arrow. Sorry. It's the height of the trapezoid. So we have to put the trapezoid in, right? Mm-hmm. So the trapezoid is 12 in the base and 6 on the other base. So you could stick it like right here, like little wings or flaps here. This is 6 and 6, and this is 5, right? Because this would have to match up with this when it folds up.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Good enough so far? So the easy part are the rectangles. Okay, so this was the back. So Sam, give me some areas of rectangles here. What's the area of this one?
5 by 15.
So you do what with 5 and 15?
So if you do 15 times 30, then you can times that by 2.
Sure. Wait, 15 times?
15 times 2.
Oh, it's 30.
And then you times that by 2.
But that would be 4 by 15.
And then you add another 15.
That's true. So
75.
75. That works. Okay, so then that means this one is 75 square units too. How about you, Grace? Do another one. We need to do the 6 by 15.
6 times 15 is 95 or 90.
Yeah, that was quick. 6 times 15 is 90. So 6 times 10 is 60, and 6 times 5 is 30, and add them together and you get 90. So we have 90 in here, 75 here, 75 here, Okay, Jack, how about 12 by 15? Can you think of that with mental math? What would you do? Do 10 times 15. What would that be? And then add what? Nope. 10 times 15 and 2 times 15.
Yeah.
So 150 plus 30, which is 180. Okay, so we have the 4 parts. Any questions on the 4 parts? So what's left, Ben? The trapezoids. So for trapezoid, if I just took that trapezoid out of the picture, okay, this is 12, and this is 6, and the height is, nope, 4. Makes that square angle, the height of the trapezoid. See that? We okay on that? Leslie, question? The trapezoid? That's what we're working on. Now you're understanding it, Nathan?
So would 12 be the base or 6?
Both of them. So the way you can do the area of the trapezoid, watch this. You can take the trapezoid and break it into 2 triangles. So I'm going to make it a yellow triangle and a green triangle. Do you see them?
Yeah.
But both of them have a height of 4 units. Do you see that? Because like the height of the green triangle is right here, which is 4. And the height of the yellow triangle is the difference between where the vertex is and the base, remember? So if I take those 2 triangles out, I'll just split the yellow one upside down, bring it here, and add them together. So what is this distance? 12. And the height was 4. And what was this distance? 6. And the height still is 4. So the area of this triangle is 12 times 4, so we have to divide it by 2. 24 divided by 2, 12.
It's usually 40 minutes.
What did I do? 12 times 4? I multiplied wrong. That's funny. I like divided and multiplied in my head in one step. 48, you're right. I just lost my focus. Divided by 2. 24. Better? Yeah. Sorry about that. So this is 6 times 4, right? Divided by 2. 24 divided by 2, 12. So add those together, and you get 36. And all of that is the area of what? One of them, right? 36 squared centimeters. But how many trapezoids go to the net do we have? 2. So this one's 36, and this one's 36. What are what? The trapezoids. They're the, you mean, what is, like,
When you fold them up, what should it go to?
yeah, it goes to this. The base, the top and the bottom of the shape.
So it's 36 times 2?
But there's squares, or like.
No, they're not, because the back is 6 and the front is 12.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get that either.
But you have to like train your brain to visualize it.
It looked like it was just like from a different angle.
Yeah. So you know how, here, if I erase all the writing on this for a minute, look at the top, and maybe with a pencil you could like shade in the top, and then you start to see the shape better. Does that help?
Yeah.
And then you know, oh, I've got a trapezoidal prism. So what do I have to do to get the surface area of that prism? Now that I've done all that work, what am I going to do? Kayla, how do I finish the problem? Need some help?
Yeah.
You were a little distracted back there. Okay, Jason, help her out.
You
Add all the pieces, right? So we have two trapezoids, 36 plus 36. Those are the trapezoids, right?
Yeah.
So that makes a 72. And we have three different rectangles.
Oh, I see how you do it.
Or four, right? But there's two of the same ones, right? There's two 75s. What's 75 times 2?
150.
Good. And there's, so that was this one and this one. There's a 90, right? And then what's the missing one? The 180. Okay, so the easiest way to do that would probably be add like the 150 and the 180. What's that add up to?
320.
Well, add 150 and 100. 250 and then add 80 more. You had it. 330 and now add 90. 420 and now add 72. So it's 72
492.
plus 420.
Oh, I see it.
And the units? Centimeters what? Squared.